Hello, and welcome to Francis Page Media. If you're not yet subscribed, my dear friends, what are you waiting for? Please make sure to do so that you stay up to date with all the latest that is going on in the world of our British royals. Thank you so very much for your support recently. Those comments you post down in the comments section below that are very insightful, by the way, and making a huge difference to the growth of this marvelous royal news channel. Continue liking these videos, share them with your friends, click that bell button so that you are reminded each time a new video comes up. So I'm coming on briefly this evening here in the UK, actually coming to midnight. Apologies, around 23:06, call it 11 p.m. UK time, to share some of the trending royal news stories that you might not have heard about today. The King and Queen, starting off, will be embarking on another royal visit to Canada. Buckingham Palace announced recently. The dates will be coming up very soon, but we are meant to understand that that trip will be happening at some point this month. They will be traveling to this marvelous Commonwealth country, a huge ally of the Commonwealth, very important country to the Union. And this visit, we are told, will be centered around cancer and all the research being done in the field. The King and Queen will be meeting charities, organizations, individuals, initiatives in Canada that are working tirelessly to research and find solutions and challenges people are facing, those suffering from cancer. And we know how King Charles is a huge ambassador of cancer since his diagnosis of that dreadful disease. We saw him last time welcome and treat guests at Buckingham Palace, organizations, individuals that are doing great work in the field of cancer research. Thank you so much to our royals for creating this much needed support and awareness, togetherness in tackling these serious health issues that are facing people in the Commonwealth today. Following on from that story is Prince Harry's recent interview with BBC, an hour just after he had lost that court case appeal for security. Prince Harry crying for reconciliation, wanting to reunite with the royal family. He's tired of fighting. Life is too short, he tells us. His father not talking to him. And Prince Harry once telling his father to step aside and leave the lawyers, judges, professionals do their job effectively. All of those things he talked about in that interview, as if he has just realized recently that life is too short. Well, Prince Harry seemed to have burnt down all of these bridges. So how is he gonna cross back? Tell me how. Yeah. But sources claim that Prince Harry is so desperate to get back in the good books of the royal family because the pockets are running dry. Projects are not going the way they are supposed to go. And he is also starting to sense that his dad is slowly aging. He needs to use this time while his dad is still here to come back and reunite with the royal family in the hope that he might get his share of things before his dad hands over that throne to his brother Prince William. And we all know that once Prince William gets to sit on that throne, that will be game over for Prince Harry. Game over. These two allegedly don't speak. They haven't talked for a long time. Prince Harry has lost those direct contacts with these senior royals. His father, the other day, he was literally pleading for his father allegedly to pick up his calls. Things really changed for Harry since he decided to walk away with his wife Meghan Markle and embark on those projects we all know that haven't been glorifying or respecting or grateful. Oh, my dear Lord. So that story there is trending. Prince Harry seeking reconciliation, the royal family closing all doors. There is no return. We are monitoring that story very closely. Apparently, the king, Buckingham Palace, issued a statement. We know what that statement was now. Clearly, the royal family sending a message out there that from now on, moving forward, they are going to be very firm. With Prince Harry, they are not having it. They've had enough. What Prince Harry likes is no longer what Prince Harry gets. That is the tough message being sent out to Prince Harry, and really now is a very crucial time for Harry to reflect on where he moves next after this court case appeal being denied. The other story, moving on from that, is Meghan Markle allegedly privately using the royal title in her private communications when she is not supposed to do so. And she came out recently and denied all of this. But letters and postcards revealed something else. Meghan Markle using the Duchess of Sussex in her communications. But that is just one incident. But she has been using it anyway, openly in her projects, on the website. This podcast she's been on recently, where she was introduced as the Duchess of Sussex. That podcast is a monetary venture. It's not a charity. It's not what. So that is all using the royal title. It isn't about these private communications on postcards. She is not. They are not supposed to be using that royal title from the day they stepped away from royal duties. They are supposed to be Harry and Meghan in those business ventures and connections that they are building out there. So I think people have been patient enough with Harry and Meghan with regards to those royal titles. It is going to be just that one other moment, and those titles will be out. They could even be out anytime from now, especially after that BBC interview that Prince Harry gave recently, which has now really invoked trouble for him. When the royal family returns a statement, they rarely do comment, on statements, but since they have returned something in that statement we had recently, it is very telling of, right, that time could be coming when these titles are going to be taken. And we all know what will happen next when those titles go. Those titles mean a lot to Meghan and Harry. Their businesses are literally businesses, invitations, the podiums, and the recognitions they are getting out there have a lot to do with the fact that they have that Duke and Duchess of Sussex prefix attached to their name. Take that away from them, you know what is gonna happen. What are your thoughts, my dear friends, on these trending royal news stories? Leave them in the comments section below. Before I finish, someone was talking about withdrawal of the Chancellor of State privilege from Prince Harry. He's not living here. He doesn't have a permanent home. He talks about now not bringing his family back to the UK after this court appeal case was lost. It means Prince Harry is going to decide to go, and so he can't be a Chancellor of State. Council of State, whatever it is. So these are some of the things that are going to be revisited, thought about very carefully, and once they wrap around all of these issues, we might see Harry and Meghan getting in more trouble than they are in now. I will end here for this evening, guys. Thank you so much for coming along with me. But leave your thoughts in the comments there, and stay subscribed here at Francis Page Media for all the latest that is going on in the world of our British royals.